When you have a dream and you believe in it, you do everything for it. And then the dream will come true one day. Make your dreams come true and start something big with us. The digital revolution for your future. Independent and decentralized. Everything is transparent. Security for your financial future. Secure collaboration. Digital documents. In connection with a 5,000-year-old product, gold. And blockchain technology. Start on April 6, 2021. Do not miss this great opportunity. Join us.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you may be in the world. My name is Robin Banks, and I'd like to welcome you to the Freedom and Business launch today. It's truly an honor and a privilege for me to be here with all of you. I really wish I could chat with you, but the system doesn't work so well. So first of all, just to let you know, my name is Robin Banks, but I always like to start my sessions with a short little story because I cannot tell you how weird my name is. So my name is Robin Banks, and I'm originally from South Africa. And when I was about 16 years old, I met a man who was visiting South Africa from the States. Now, I know many of you are in the States. In fact, one of our speakers, the amazing Jan Adelholt, is in the southern part of the States. And I met a guy from Arkansas. And this guy's name was Bob Hollis. And Bob, as I said, was from Arkansas. Excuse my bad southern drawl. I'm still going to try it, even though I can't do it. But when I met Bob, a friend of mine was introducing me to him. And my friend says to me, Robin, I'd like you to meet Bob Hollis. He says, Bob, this is my good friend, Robin Banks. So this guy came up to me, and as he was busy shaking my hand, he says to me, now, did he just say that your name was Robin Banks? So I said yes, because I didn't get it. I said, yes, that's my name, Robin Banks. He says, Robin Banks? He says, that sounds more like an occupation than a name. So ladies and gentlemen, the first thing I'd like to tell you is I don't rob banks for a living. It's just my name. Secondly, question I'd like to ask you, even if you just shout out, how many of you have got children? Please say I if you have got children. Please let me know by saying I if you have children. And second question I'd like to ask you, how many of you have been a children at some point? If you've been a children, say me. I've been a children at some point, which I think refers to all of you. But here's my next question. How many of you would say that you are still children today? Give me a yes if you feel like, you know what, Robin, even though I'm an adult, I'm 51, by the way, even though I'm an adult, I'm still a children. The reason why I'm asking you this question, this is a very exciting launch. This is a very exciting project we're about to start. And so I'm going to ask you to bring your child into the room. I'm going to ask you to get excited. We've got 1 hour to do this launch. We've got some amazing speakers for the launch. But I'm going to ask you, even though we're not together physically, we'd all love to be together physically, but we can't be together physically at this stage. But I'm going to ask you to bring your energy into the event, and I'm going to ask you to play with me. In fact, right now, even if you're sitting on your own, please bring the spirit of the child. Let's be prepared to have some fun. If I could ask you, please stand up for a moment. And what I'm going to ask you to do is to please stand with your hands apart. Now, I hope you guys are doing this and just not standing there laughing at me thinking, who's this crazy guy? I am crazy. But please stand with your hands apart. And what's going to happen is when I say 3, all you have to do is just clap your hands together when I say 3. Ready? Right, go! I know I caught some of you. Let me explain again. When I say 3, then you clap. Okay, ready? Okay, ready? Right, 1, 2, go! I know I caught some of you again. I promise I won't trick you the first time. I promise you I won't trick you the third time. Sorry, I promise. But once you've clapped your hands together, please keep them closed. Don't open them again. Keep them closed. Okay, ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now keep your hands closed. Please do this. Clap your hands together. Keep them closed. Now have a look at your thumbs. Some of you have got the right thumb crossing over the left one. Some of you have got the left thumb crossing over the right one. Some of you have your thumbs next to each other. Now, if the right thumb is crossing over the left one, please just shout out yes. If your right thumb is crossing over the left one, you can shout out yes. Science has proven that the reason why you guys do this is because you are sexy. Sexy people naturally put the right thumb over the left one. Isn't that cool? Now, if your left thumb is crossing over the right one, say I. If your left thumb is crossing over the right one, please say I, because science has proven that the reason why you guys do this is because you are really good thinkers. Good thinkers naturally put the left thumb over the right one. Now, if your left thumb is next to the right one, please say me. If your left thumb is next to the right one, please say me, because science has proven that the reason why you guys do this is because you think you sexy. Yes. Okay, I'm only kidding, guys. It's just a joke. I know some of you are upset with me and you're going, I'm sexy, and I know it, Robin. So thank you very much for playing. I hope you did play along with me and enjoyed. Please do have a seat. So ladies and gentlemen, as you know, the event today is the Freedom and Business Universe. And we've got an awesome lineup of speakers for you today. And we are going to kickstart the event with the speakers in the next 5 minutes. I'd like to just spend 5 minutes sharing with you some tools and techniques to help you to ensure that you use this time of change in order to create a better version of yourself. Now, I'm sure you'll all agree with me that the world is going through an incredible amount of change. And that in a way, we are in a time of crisis. Nothing wrong with crisis. We are in a time of crisis. And there's a beautiful quote by a man called Sam Weiss, W-E-I-S-S, Sam Weiss. And I love his quote, and I think it's pertinent for the times that we are in. And what Sam Weiss says is he says that change is not a force to be feared, but rather an opportunity to be seized. I love that. Change is not a force to be feared, but rather this is an opportunity to be seized. So how do we seize this time of crisis? Well, a couple of things I'd like to speak to you about how you can navigate your way through crisis. The first thing you need to do is be honest about where you're at. For example, if I dropped you in the Midwest, and I just dropped you anywhere in the Midwest by a helicopter, and I gave you a map, and I said, make your way to Los Angeles, what's the first thing you need to ask me? Well, Robin, where am I? Because you must know where you are before you can reach your final destination. You must know where you are in order to navigate your way to your final destination. So where are you in your life right now? And you have to be authentic and honest with yourself. So for example, are you in a time of crisis? So acknowledge the fact, I am in a time of crisis right now. And is it okay to be in crisis? Well, let me ask you this question. Have you been in crisis before? I'm fairly confident that every single one of you will say yes. You've been in crisis. I don't know about you. I've been in many crises. I've been in financial crises. I've been in health crises. I've been in many crises. But you know what? Here's my next question. Did you get out of the crisis that you were in before? Absolutely. Why? Because here's my favorite part, ladies and gentlemen, you always get out of crisis. Please underline that word, always, put it in capitals. You always get out of crisis. And here's my favorite part, crisis can make you or crisis can break you. It's 100% your choice. It is your choice. And as most of you know, there's a great saying in politics which says, never let a good crisis go to waste. And is this a good crisis? Absolutely. So as we kickstart this event, I'm going to ask you to make a commitment to yourself that you are going to emerge out of this crisis with post-traumatic growth. Write that down. That you are going to emerge out of this time of crisis with post-traumatic growth. Isn't that a great concept? What does it mean that you're going to grow from this trauma? That the person who comes out of this crisis is going to be better than the person who went in. I am emerging even greater as a result of this crisis. Please say that with me 3 times. I am emerging even greater as a result of this crisis. 2 more, I am emerging even greater as a result of this crisis. 1 last time, I am emerging even greater as a result of this crisis. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite you to take control of your destiny. You can't always choose what's going to happen to you, but you can always choose how you respond. And change is not a force to be feared. It is an opportunity to be seized. And crisis can make or break you. It is 100% your choice. So I'm very excited to be part of this event today. I feel honored to be the host because working with the people that I am working with, getting to know them, actually I know one of them quite well, but it is an inspiration just to see the way they're adding value. In fact, one of my favorite quotes is by Tony Robbins, and he says that if you want to make more money, add more value. Isn't that beautiful? Make a difference in other people's lives. And having spoken to a number of these people, they are completely committed to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the event. I think if I'm correct, Artie, we're going to play a quick little video, which is just the image video of SV. Please, if you could put up the image video of our next speaker. I need to put my glasses on. This is what happens when you get to 51 years old, is you get to have to wear glasses. So, ladies and gentlemen, our first speaker. And by the way, I love our first speaker. I want to read just a couple of things to you about our first speaker. She's a woman who I know very well. I met her when she was visiting South Africa, and her name is Sandra Foghermann. And Sandra is the CEO and founder of the Freedom and Business Universe. Just want to read a couple of things with you very shortly. Sandra was actually born in southern Germany. You'll tell she's very German, yeah, very German. And she's the oldest of 4 girls. She is the mother of 2 sons and is active as a philanthropist, as an ambassador for various charity projects, as well as being an Esperantist. You don't have to tell me what that means. I don't know what that means. And an entrepreneur. But here's what I love about Sandra. I love Sandra. I find her authentic. I find her real. In fact, the other day I was having a conversation with her. We were on Zoom and we were actually discussing this event, preparing it for you. And her 9-year-old son, and he's just had a little accident. So he's got a little bit of a he's got a scratched chin. He fell off his scooter or something like that. So he's hurt his arm. And Sandra, every single time he came into the room, Robin, hold a minute. Yes. And she just gave him such incredible love. She was so authentic. I felt, and he kept coming in with this big smile on his face. And Sandra, to me, that was one of the greatest gifts, is just seeing that side of you that really cares and loves so deeply. I've seen you do it many times at our live events, or well, when you were with us here in South Africa. So I'm very, very excited, ladies and gentlemen, to bring to you the CEO of the FB Universe, Freedom and Business, the one and only, the magnificent, the incredible, the beautiful, the talented. Please, can you give some digital love and put your hands together for Sandra Foghermann. Welcome, Sandra. Are you there? There we go.
Welcome to FB Universe. I'm Sandra Foghermann, CEO and founder. My mission is to give people the opportunity to get independent and to create a community around the world. We are combining gold with blockchain technology. Tradition and history meets modern technology.
V999 Platform, the gold-backed stable token. The V999 token, its value is based on the London fixed price. Each token is securitized by 0.1 grams of gold. The platform is based in the European Union. The V999 Platform is a licensed platform regulated by the FIU, or Financial Intelligence Unit, and was established in 2020.
With our academy, you can learn from the best, as you build a better future for yourself. And even better, this key that we are offering you to a new life is absolutely free.
I don't care how good you are, I don't care how talented you are, I don't care how much you work on yourself. There are some times when things aren't going to go right. There are times when anything that can happen will happen.
Life happens. The unexpected, the uncalled for, the unintentional. We've been damaged emotionally, damaged spiritually.
But there's also opportunity to get stronger and get smarter and get faster and get tougher and get more stable and get more resilient and get better.
Sustainability and loyalty are part of our philosophy. As we focus on people, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our great ambassador team, consisting of people with plenty of life and work experience. And last but not least, we have a heart for the people, and there will be a place for charity projects in our company. So now, I wish you a successful start in your business.
Hello.
Hi there. Hi, everybody. Please put your hands together and help me welcome Sandra. Sandra, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Yes, so now I'm live.
Fantastic. I know that you are, it looks like you're in a beautiful setting. I'll hand over to you. It's good to have you sharing with us for a change. Thank you for coming in, ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Sandra Foghermann. Enjoy.
Thank you, Robin Banks. So for me now it's a real challenge following as a speaker, Robin Banks. As you have already heard, I'm the founder and CEO of FB Universe. Usually I work behind the scenes, but today I've decided to speak to you personally. When I was 8 years old, my grandfather told me that freedom is the most important thing in this world. He was repeatedly sent to concentration camps during the National Socialist dictatorship and survived them, as well as 2 world wars. These negative experiences inspired him to teach me the international language Esperanto. It was created to be an international language for people to communicate in and to bring people from all over the world together. It means hope. in English, and freedom in a wider sense. Ever since my dream has been that freedom would exist in the world and that people from wherever they may be understand each other. I've had friends from all over the world from then. In the old days, we would be communicate with letters sent by mail or the snail mail. As young people say today, since email didn't exist back then, later I got the chance to travel around the world while attending international conferences. According to the law of attraction, freedom is possible if people have the right mindset. We try to encapsulate in our name FB Universe means freedom in business. Freedom also means independence. It is our goal to help you become independent with your business as you work. Communicate and interact from wherever you are. For instance, I'm on an island in the Mediterranean right now, and our other speakers are all around the globe now. It is not important where you are from or what you did in the past. In my mind, everybody has the same chance to make the most of his life and be successful. What's important is that you are here now. So, as I've said, we combine freedom and business. Our focus is on people, helping you seize the opportunity in front of you. In my opinion, it all starts with a thought. And you have already made that first important step. So now, thank you for your attention and your time, and together let us look towards an exciting future. Thank you so much. And now I hand over to Robin Banks again. So, as I said, it's a challenge to follow such an amazing speaker.
Dankeschön.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. And your English was beautiful, because I know you say your English is not good. But I want to tell you, your English is way better than my German that doesn't exist. So thank you so much, Sandra. Really looking forward to it. Ciao. So guys, Sandra just said something there that I want to take a little bit further. Quick question I'd like to ask you, and just shout out the answer, even if you're still sitting at home. No, I'm just speaking to everybody, Sandra. Don't worry, you can go. I'm just saying, following on from what Sandra said. So quick question I'd like to ask you, even if you're sitting at home, shout out the answer. Sandra, I'm actually speaking to the group, so you can switch off your video and your camera. I'm following on from what you... Okay. So I'm going to ask all of you a quick question. Shout out the answer as quickly as possible. If you build a house, where does the house start? I'll ask you again. If you build a house, where does the house start? Now, I'm willing to bet you most of you said the foundation. No, it doesn't. It starts, as Sandra just said, it starts first as a thought. First, you think about building the house. Then you draw the plans. Then you dig the foundations. Then you build the house. So everything that man creates starts first in his mind. And every morning you wake up with unlimited power, the power to think whatever thought you want to. Nobody tells you what to think. These two things, if you can combine these two things, this is a very powerful part of your journey to success. To consciously choose the thoughts you want to think and to recognize whatever you consistently think about, you're going to bring about. And for me, that is a perfect way to introduce you to our next speaker, his name is Michael Zwickisch. And please forgive me, Michael, if I haven't gotten it right. But Michael Zwickisch is German, as you can tell. And he told me a beautiful story when I spoke to him, when we chatted, that actually Michael tells me a story that he grew up in a family where the focus in the family, they had their own business, and all he knew was what it meant to be self-employed. He didn't know any other reality except that. And he says that they had a small family business of about 30 people. They employed 30 people. But he said the problem with employing 30 people He says there were people around all the time, even on weekends. And he just knew there has to be a better way. He didn't know what it was, but I love the way you said to me when he said to me, Michael says to me, but you know, Robin, the law of attraction states, put out the intention and you will attract it. And he says he got to meet an amazing guy by the name of Jeff Roberti, who introduced him to network marketing. He says network marketing has completely revolutionized his life. He started his network marketing business. I hope you guys are sitting down. In 1992, when it wasn't that popular back then. That's 29 years that he's been in the business. And I love the way you said this, Jeff. I even wrote down your words. You were chatting to me and I wrote it down. He says he's created a consulting company. And here's what I love: empowering those who don't know, empowering them to know about the power and the strength of network marketing. And he's managed to recruit over 1 million customers, which is incredible. And today his passion is really about helping people to kickstart their own business so that they can have freedom and business together. So Michael, I'm really looking forward to hearing from you. Welcome. And I hope I got your name right. Did I get it right? Zvrikish.
Yeah, Sneakish. It's close, very close.
Well, willkommen. I'll hand over to you. And by the way, Michael is the sales director of Freedom in Business. So thank you for joining us, Michael. Enjoy being with everybody.
Thank you very much, Robin. I'm unbelievable, honest, and glad. Glad and so honest for me to be a part from this company. And Robin, you're unbelievable, really. The whole time I'm laughing here, and I missed it so much because the last few years I missed to stand live on the stage because it's different for me too. I know a person, you will met him later, Nellis van der Watering. We know each other over 20 years, so there's a big of trust, and this is also very important, I think, when you start a new business opportunity, that you are working with leaders together. And we have the lucky situation, there's not only him, there's also some other persons I know over 20 years, and that means for me a much more easier start again in this industry, back on stage, even not today. But Robin, you was unbelievable. First of all, before I start to talk about myself and I go on with the with some details and facts and a beautiful video we will see in a few seconds, few minutes, you get a big yes from me. You know what I mean? You asked before, me, yes. So I give you a huge yes. If you know me better in the future, all my friends, they will promise that to you and give you the proof that the yes, when I say yes, it's right. You know what I mean? We're talking about the child in a person. Yeah, we live in crisis. You talk about crisis before, Robin, and yeah, really, it's right. But it depends how your mindset, what you do with this. Looking back in 1920, yeah, we talk about gold in this business. Do you know why I got back in this industry, in front of stage and back in network marketing and do the basics work like a sales director and build teams and build and try to build the people, get better in personal growth and all these things, back to the roots, let us say, because the last 8 years I was retired because I have a lot of success in network. I built, Robin told you before, in the last over 20 years, over 1 million customer base and get paid on each bill of them. So that was a huge residual income. But this opportunity, I cannot find even in my mother language in German. I cannot even find word in my language because it's so huge. You cannot even explain it. Even for me, it's hard to explain what it's coming with this opportunity to us. Because gold, you know, gold is over 5,000 years old. Everybody know that. I don't must talk to you about gold, but to combine that together with the future money, yeah, what is coming later, you will hear later from me and from the video what is coming in front of us. It is so huge you cannot even imagine. You could see when we talk about prices, glass, here's a glass with water. Yeah, it is half full or half empty. It depends on how you see that. Yeah, 1920, 1930, big recession in the United States. But the ironic thing on this was, in this time, there's coming the most millionaires. The most millionaires are created in 1920 and 1930, in the biggest recession in the history of America. So it's unbelievable. This is proof that it is possible. When one person could make something, then it's proof that it can be two persons, or four, or 100, or thousands, or millions. And this is the opportunity what will go so unbelievable quick. And you will see now a short video, because we say in Germany, picture show more than words. And then I will say a video show more than pictures. So have a lot of fun for the next video, and then we will see us again.
Welcome to our FB product and business presentation. No matter where you are in the world at the moment, in most countries, we're speaking of crisis and problems. I think I speak for everyone here. Everyone wants to lead a good, relaxed, and successful life. Therefore, everyone wants to feel safe and secure. Everyone wants to be successful in their job, and when we're old enough, we want to be able to enjoy our retirement. The problem is that our money is worth less and less, and we are demonstrably making less and less money, and there is less and less left at the end of the month. This drastically reduces our quality of life, and many end up in poverty. So how can we protect ourselves? What are our options? The biggest problem is inflation. Because paper money is becoming less and less valuable, we have less and less in our pockets at the end of the month. Real assets help against inflation. For example, if we own real estate, silver or gold. Gold has been around for 5,000 years and has been our world currency for 2,800 years. And why gold? Well, gold has always kept its buying power. 100 years ago, 1 kilo of physical gold was worth $645. Today, 100 years later, it's worth over $65,000, more than 100 times its value, that can still buy the latest vehicle today. For the modern world and in the age of technology, there is a possibility of gold-backed tokens. With the blockchain technology, it's possible to establish this again. The live card is the basic card that you can buy. You can choose the number of pieces you want to deliver so that you can exchange 0.1 grams for 1 gram, 2.5 grams, or 5 grams of gold. Now I would like to introduce our unique, limited Life Card Edition. These cards are extraordinary because they bear the motifs of world-famous painters such as Leonardo da Vinci, Van Gogh, and other extraordinary artists. And through the FB Academy Learning Center, there are multiple modules that will allow you to learn the sales and acquisition opportunities, how to embrace social media, for example, Instagram, Facebook, how to find and build your business online, and how to nurture and mature your team as you grow and go forward. Besides the Academy Learning, there's also a Trading Academy to teach you how to trade. Maybe you want to start doing trading full-time yourself, which will teach you, obviously, of course, the basic principles of crypto and teach you how to trade. This is a fantastic opportunity to learn how to trade yourself.
All right, Michael, I thought you were coming back in, but just first of all, I'm not sure if you are, Michael, you can just let me know. But first of all, I just want to reiterate something that Michael said that made such a big impact. I've heard it before, being part of the family and being part of this group, but how amazing that most millionaires were made during a time of recession. I'm always stunned by that, when everybody is focusing on what we don't have, and to be able to actually create success during times of change. And I really want to say that statement again. Change is not a force to be feared. This is an opportunity to be seized. It's a great opportunity to recreate and reinvent ourselves. It all starts with a choice, and it all starts with a thought. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to just thank you to Michael for that piece that you've given us there, Michael. And as I said to you, a lot of food for thought there. I'm very glad I embarked on this journey. And during these times of change, we all need something to give us hope, and this is amazing. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to our next speaker, and I want to make sure I get this correct, Torben, because I have to introduce Torben Otten. Torben Otten. And Torben, are you there? Could you open your microphone? I'd love to see you there. He's from V999 Gold. How are you doing, Torben?
Thank you, Robin. Thank you very much. I'm very proud to be here as a partner company, and we heard multiple times that FB Universe has combined gold with crypto and blockchain technology, and I think we have a very good cooperation here.
Well, I've heard about you, so I'm going to hand over to you, Torben, just to tell 999 Gold and the role that you're playing in the freedom and business universe, and how you can help people to take advantage of the opportunities during these times of change. Where are you, by the way? Just a personal thing. Where in the world are you?
In Germany.
At which part of Germany? I could tell you're in Germany.
in South Germany.
South Germany, fantastic. I've been to Stuttgart, which I think is South Germany, which is beautiful. So I'll hand over to you, Torben. Enjoy your time. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Robin. Yeah, thank you again for the opportunity to present our two tokens and the platform, the Retro9 platform, and the benefits for you here at this event. And you heard already about the Retro9 token in the video before. And the Retro9 token is a gold-backed stable token. And on the trading market, the Retro9 is traded based on the London fixed price, and thus offers a solid alternative to other stable tokens. But now let's go to a short overview about the Retro9 platform. It's a licensed platform for crypto trading, and each token is a gold-backed stable token, and each of them is securitized with 0.1 grams of gold. And we have two different markets on the platform, the Genesis market and the trading market. And there are unique benefits for the users of the platform. And the benefit is not only that the Retro9 token is traded based on the London fixed price, there's also the opportunity to receive a share of 0.02% of the whole Retro9 trading volume for life. And the platform is based in the European Union. It's a licensed platform regulated by the FIU, established in 2020. And the platform has all licenses needed, the virtual crypto exchange license and the wallet license. And both is issued by the Estonian government. And at this time, the token is secured with 8 tons of gold, and you can find every time the latest gold audit on our website, retro9.gold/retro9. And there you will find the description how to download the latest gold report. The Retro9 token is aiming to become a transparent gold-backed alternative to other stable tokens because gold is inflation-proof. We heard it before in the video. At this time, you can buy the latest car with a kilo of gold, and 100 years before also. And so we think we have the greatest alternative in kind of transparency and of a gold-backed token or an asset-backed token. On the Retro9 platform, you will find two different markets, the Genesis market and the trading market. The Genesis market is where the token is created, and everyone can purchase the token and get lifetime benefits. And the Retro9 can be bought by Bitcoin or by live cards from independent partner companies. And now from this evening, also from the FB universe. The lifetime benefit that every buyer who bought V999 on the Genesis market is a share of the V999 trading volume from the trading market, proportionally to the purchased tokens on the Genesis market. And on the trading market, it's possible to sell or buy the V999 token and the Genius against up to 8 other cryptocurrencies. And in the future, there are 18 other crypto pairs additional to trade. And the platform stands for transparency because it's a licensed platform issued by the Estonian government. The gold is always secure in the security house, and the gold is monthly checked by auditors. And now we go to our platform token and we introduce you to the Genius token and its advantages. The V999 platform has issued its own exchange token, the GNS, based on the Ethereum blockchain, which offers further benefits for every V999 platform user. The GNS is a utility token and it's created through trade mining. Maybe you heard something about trade mining. Trade mining is the golden key also to the V999 and also to the GNS. And the GNS gives you the opportunity to earn gold completely passively. And the GNS is, by the way, quite easy to understand. You must know only 2 things about the Genius. Trade the Genius, trade the V999 and earn the Genius through trade mining, and hold the Genius and earn gold, because when you hold the Genius, you get paid, you get rewarded in V999. Trade mining refers to the process of generating GNS tokens and has nothing to do with the conventional mining of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. The basis of trade mining is a GNS token, which is generated by trading V999 token on the trading market. And according to the Genius algorithm at this time, today, 5 trades are necessary to create a new GNS. And you will find the Genius algorithm in the white paper at geniustoken.info. As in any other mining algorithm, as the number of tokens created increases, the difficulty of creation new tokens increases also. So when you work with trade mining earlier than other, you get more GNS for the same numbers of trades. Let's do a little example. The user executes 5 single V999 versus crypto trades on the trading market of at least 1 V999 token per trade. Then it generates 1 GNS token. That's it. Trade V999 and earn GNS. And that's not all. There's another equally lucrative opportunity to earn gold with our own GNS, with your own GNS. Hold your GNS in your platform wallet and earn gold. Hold a minimum amount of GNS in your wallet and you earn the right to be rewarded with a gold-backed V999 token based on a share of the V999 trading volume. It means hold at least 150 GNS in your platform wallet and receive an extra share of 0.01% on the V999 trading turnover. Hold at least 500 GNS and receive an extra share of 0.02%, and hold at least 1000 GNS in your platform wallet and receive an extra share of 0.03%. And maybe now you're overloaded with information at this time. I prepared a short slide to help you how you can start working successfully with the V999 platform. And it's also the summary for the platform, the V999 and the GNS. First, go to the Genesis market and buy the V999 on the Genesis market. And you remember only or all V999 in the supply and are created are the same amount on the gold what is physical in the boards. After you bought the V999 on the Genesis market, it starts to earn gold for life. You get a share of 0.02% on every V999 for life. And it's not necessary to hold the token. It's good to know you can do with your token what you want. You can hold it, trade it, share it, sell it, whatever. Only the fact you bought the V999 on the Genesis market qualifies you for life to participate in this project, in the V999 trading turnover and all what comes in the future. Trade the V999 on the trading market, and there you can trade it every time to the current London fixed price. And that is what we mean with a stable token. Okay, when the London fixed price goes up, the V999 goes up. When the London fixed price of gold goes down, the V999 goes down. But everybody knows gold, and the value is not in the past has not disappointed us. I think everybody knows the gold-backed token is a much better alternative as a fiat-backed token. During the trading of the V999 on the trading market, you start to earn GNS, because any V999 traded on the trading market with at least one V999 gives you a reward in form of trade mining rewards. And when you hold the GNS in your wallet, then you get an additional share with up to 0.03% of the V999 trading turnover. And this is a very good opportunity. But now we start with a small number of GNS, but maybe you have now traded or trade mined some GNS and want to get more, but you think, okay, when I have to trade 5 times of one GNS, I need much more time and I have a full-time job and I don't know how to realize. And this is a reason why we decided, in cooperation with our partner company, the FB Universe, to create a special offer for all these users. And these are the Genius block packages. And the Genius block packages are simply declared, you can buy a block package and it's a trading done for you package. When you want to have 500 Genius, you can calculate how many times I have to trade to get the 500 Genius, and it needs a lot of time. And here you can buy a package and it will done for you. You can choose between 150 Genius, 500 Genius, and 1000 Genius is a block 3. You can buy it multiple times if you want, and you can participate on the V999 trading turnover immediately. Yes, Robin, I'm finished with my presentation. I hope everybody was declared very well. Thank you for your attention, and always keep in mind, every V999 is a piece of gold.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Torben. I must say, you know, I look at what you've put together. I need to tell you guys, as you can tell, my personality type is I'm a speaker. I love being around people. When Michael was speaking earlier, I really miss live events because I get my energy from people. But Torben, just listening to you speak, I'm just in awe of what you guys do. And I was reminded as I was listening to Torben that I think it was in 2015, a friend of mine said, you've got to buy Bitcoin. And I'm like, what the hell is Bitcoin? Why would I want to buy something like that's not, I mean, that's not even real. Anyway, because of his encouragement, I bought myself one Bitcoin. And at the time it was just under $400. And I cannot believe what it's done. So I am in awe of you, Torben, and the work you do and the language you speak and the opportunities you create, because I don't understand the world. I just am in awe of people like you that can create it. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move from Torben back to Michael, who's just going to continue his presentation of what the system is that they've put together to help you. So Michael, back to you.
Yes, thank you very much, Robin, to introduce me again, and also Torben, you did an unbelievably great job. Thank you very much, Torben. But I must tell to the people something very, very important. Please do yourself a huge favor to yourself. If you don't understand it now directly, what we're talking about, then listen to your stomach. This is always what I make the best decisions in my life when I don't understand something, but I have the feeling that I don't understand what they're talking about, but there is something going on. I don't want to miss it. You feel that. Yeah, you feel that or you don't feel that. But if you feel that, don't say no in your life to anything in your life situation, private life, business life. Sometimes it's very close together, these two things. Don't say yes and don't say no before you really understand it or prove it. Yeah, because this is so big and so huge. I'm also not a technical person, but I know gold, and I know the crisis where we're living in. What Robin in the past talking about this, and I know all the people is very bad feeling about this and want to take it in the life in their own hand, because we can really trust the only person who you see every day, every morning in the mirror. Yeah, that's the only person in the world who mean the best for you, nobody else. Yeah, especially in this time where we are now. So take it in your hands. You know that gold is so long, so stable. And do you know what makes me back in business? 8 years retired and motivated to come back and make basic work like that, because this is unbelievably unique. Yeah, you can even go with this creation of product, the FB Universe concept created together with the V999, gold and crypto blockchain coming together as one. That's unique. You don't find a second chance like that in the moment. That is, we're talking about Bitcoin in 2008. Yeah, when we look back, and you know how much it will be worth now, and we possibly will get much more. Possibly we'll get $1 million, and it start with a few cents. Yeah, and this is only a crypto money. How do you say that? Yeah, but that's a crypto money. This is a production or coming together gold with crypto, and this is unbelievably unique. And this you must understand. You must think about that. This unique thing. Even if you talk to person, the people know that there's so many opportunity out there in crypto market, but to this. Combine that gold, you can also go to critical, skeptical people who believe in gold. And there's a lot of people out there everywhere in the world who are critical and skeptical. But when you explain them something like this, gold combined together with blockchain and crypto, that's absolutely unique. And that will be very, very getting fast duplicated and very quick, possible in the tempo like Facebook is growing. Yeah, so that will be very huge. You will miss an unbelievable big, huge business if you don't take a part of that. So take care very carefully. All the information you get today, we will future make many presentations. We will help you around the world to build your business. We will make trainings and all the stuff. You will later hear a little bit more about this. Now I will say the last sentence, like I say before, pictures say more than words, than a video say more than pictures. So now you will see another presentation in the video. So have a lot of fun with the next video.
You have 3 options here. Number 1, you register on the FB platform and sell our products and receive 7% direct commission. Number 2, you make the easy start and you can work with sales or your package. Number 3, you use the full start and buy one of the 3 packages. To the easy start. With your easy start, you don't have to buy the entire package, and you have 3 months to work out your package. For example, you pay €50 and make 1,250 in sales on your direct and second level. So you get the Genesis package. If you pay €150 and 3,750 euros sales in the first 2 levels, you will receive the Quantum package. If you pay €300 and 7,500 euros sales in the first 2 levels, you will receive the Universe package. Direct commissions are 15% and 0.1 grams gold with the Genesis package, 21% and 0.3 grams gold for the Quantum packages, and 23% and 0.6 grams gold with the Universe packages. If you haven't made it in 3 months, that's not a problem either, because you simply pay the amount again. For example, €150, and have another 3 months to achieve your sales. The turnover that you made up to that point will of course remain with you. This is a great way to start with little money and to participate in the higher levels. Now we come to the 3 packages. The Genesis package is available in 2 versions and costs €525. The multi-gold package contains 7.5 grams of gold, or you can choose the Academy Genesis package, and includes the FB Academy, 2 times €50 bonus training academy, automatic trader, that means 10 Genius tokens, rank 2-star Sapphire, the sponsor bonus, and 24 units. With our Quantum package, you can also choose the multi-gold package with 33 grams gold. The €50 bonus cards can be passed on to the people who make the easy start. This reduces their turnover, which they have to make in the first 2 levels, by €50 each. You can pass a bonus on to new business partners with our Academy Quantum package. You also receive the €50 bonus cards, and for the automatic trader, you get 35 Genius tokens, 6 grams of gold, and you are ranked 3-star Sapphire with 21% direct commission. Our last packages are the Universe packages. The multi-gold package includes 85 grams of gold, or the Academy package. Here you receive 30 bonus cards, and for the automatic trader, you get 100 Genius tokens, 16 grams in gold, and you are on the position of a 1-star Emerald and receive 23% direct commission.
Thank you very much, Michael, and for making that clear and easy to understand. You know, I'm so amazed by just technology. I mean, how amazing is it, ladies and gentlemen? Right now, as I'm speaking to you, I'm in awe. How is it possible that we literally have people from all over the world? And as I'm speaking to you right now, my image is being converted. I mean, this is fact, by the way, or that's what I've been told at least. My image is being converted into a digital code called a binary code made up of 1s and 0s. It is traveling into my camera. My voice is going into the microphone. It travels through the airwaves. I mean, how wild is this? And because we are all tuned into the same frequency, you are able to pick up on my words. You're able to pick up on my energy. Isn't that amazing? Well, it just so happens that science has proven that everything is made up of energy. The floor's made up of energy. The wall's made up of energy. Everything actually is exactly what this is about. Everything is made up of energy. Many of you saw the first movie, The Matrix. And in that movie, you see Keanu Reeves come running into a room, and Agent Smith empties a cartridge of bullets into his body. And of course, he falls dead on the ground. But Trinity was with his real body in the Nebuchadnezzar, went up to him and she said, "Neo, you can't be dead. The oracle, she said, you're the one." get up. And of course, he got up when he went into the hallway. Instead of seeing a solid wall and a solid floor and 3 people in front of him, what did he see? He saw the matrix, that everything is made up of ones and zeros. The floor is made up of ones and zeros. The walls made up of ones and zeros. The people in front of him are made up of ones and zeros. Now, it's a movie. But as you're now seeing with what we are learning from this presentation, everything is made up of energy. You are also made up of energy, and you can tune into the frequency of success by changing your vibrational frequency. And ladies and gentlemen, that I think is a great lead into a man who I think has really tuned into the vibration and the energy of success, because our next speaker is a man from Amsterdam, and his name is Nelles van der Wateriggen. You're going to have to help me with that, Nelles, the surname. Wateriggen.
Wateriggen, yes.
Did I get it right? Is it Wateriggen?
Yes, yes.
I got it, Nelles van der Wateriggen. And just to tell you guys a little bit about Nelles, he's originally from Amsterdam, and I think that's why he has that beautiful image in the back about, I think that, if I'm correct, Nelles, is an image of the river in Amsterdam. I haven't been there.
Yes.
It did look familiar. I've seen it in pictures. He's been happily married to a German woman, so he does now live in Germany. He's been there for 35 years, and for the last 12 years, he's worked in management of a large international retail company, or not for 12 years, not the last 12 years, but many years ago. But Nelles has been active and highly successful in affiliate marketing over the past 25 years, which is a long time to be doing that, Nelles. Wow. And he has built teams with over 100,000 participants repeatedly, not just once, but many times. He has been invited to share his knowledge as a motivational speaker. And from having spoken to him earlier, he definitely has the energy to be a great speaker. He has been a trainer of many events around the world. I love this part, Nelles. I love this part. Ladies and gentlemen, some people call Nelles Mr. Simplicity. Why? Because he likes to keep things simple. And I love that, because for someone like me who doesn't think in the way that Torben does, I love his mind. I love simplicity because it's easy for me to understand. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to our next speaker, Mr. Nelles van der Wateriggen.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Robin, for this tremendous introduction. Yes, I'm back. You know, I was away for about almost 2 years now, you know, being in front of the camera. And I've got very simple reasons for that. First of all, I had some health challenges, but I'm, you know, getting fitter and fitter now. But the second reason was, or the second reason why I'm here now, is I always have to have 100% trust. You know, 1000% trust in something what I promote in front of people, if that's in the room, you know, with many people, or if it's in front of the camera. And I can tell you, I've got, you know, so much trust here, because, you know, the last couple of months, so much things have happened and so much preparations have been done. And then I found out from Sandra that an old friend of mine is going to be the sales director, who is Michael Zwick here, you know. And we did actually 24 years ago, we were doing a business where we still had, you know, the phone only. We sent our applications by faxes to the companies, you know, 24 years ago. And I had, we together, you know, within a 9 months time, you know, our team was building 95,000 people, you know, worldwide. And that with fax, you know, sending faxes. So, you know, great to have Michael in for the trainings. Absolutely a outstanding person. And for me, of course, the most important thing, of course, is in a company, how is the CEO? You know, what kind of CEO do we have? And I've learned to know Sandra during the last couple of months. And I know, you know, she makes this relaxed and quiet impression because she's a little bit, you know, in the background most of the time, but she is so powerful behind the scenes. You know, she's not taking any nonsense, which is the most important thing for me. She will not tolerate from anybody to publish, things which are going to be promised and not delivered. I've been through that in the last, many, many years, in the last 25 years. And she is not tolerating anything like this. So if she says it's going to be delivered, and it's going to be delivered, okay? And I've seen her very strong person. Thank you for Sandra working so close the last couple of months, really preparing this. And we are ready for it. We are really ready for it, okay? Now, you've seen a bit of the company, you've seen a bit of the products, you've seen a bit of our partner companies, and of course, the awesome products. And of course, what about the timing? The timing. I've never been in a better position, as far as timing. Today we start, okay? Can't be better. So now, of course, you ask yourself, what is in it for me? Yes, because you've seen tremendous things already, but what's in it for me, Because that's your question. What am I doing here on this event? Now, I'm going to show that to you now in a short video. We're going to show you the compensation plan. And after that, I will pick up on the most important things. And, don't worry, as Michael already said, about not understanding everything in one go. That's completely normal. We got everything in the back office for you. There will be trainings, there will be videos, everything there, okay? So off we go. We're now going to take a look at the 7-minute video.
And finally, and certainly not least, there is an affiliate program which will allow you to earn cash flow. Let's go to the compensation plan. There are 7 income streams. Take a look at the rank there. The first column, ranks 2, 3, 4, are the ranks that you get when you purchase a package. Genesis package, Quantum package, Universe package. And lines 1, 2, and the open line is your sales volume or sales turnover in your entire community in total. So, as you increase your sales turnover in your team, in your business, you will climb up ranks all the way up to rank 12, which is 3-star diamond. You could see rank 12 there, 82% direct commission if you are a 3-star diamond. That is incredible. For any package that you sell, you will get 32% direct sales commission for that sale. You could start as a 1-star sapphire for free, rank 1, and earn 7% direct commission and hopefully build your way up all the way to 3-star diamond. That is actually possible. On top of that, there is generational bonuses and sponsor bonuses, and I'll talk about those. Now you'll see as you come up in ranks, you will enable them as you go higher and higher up the ranking. So when I spoke about direct sales, that's direct commission. The 3-star diamonds will earn 32% commission all the way down to a 1-star sapphire at the bottom. You'll earn 7% direct commission. And you could get yourself earning a higher commission rate if you purchase one of those 3 packages. Take a look at the bottom of the slide there. Genesis package earns 15% commission, Quantum package 21%, Universe package 23%, and you could start earning a higher direct commission and start earning higher cash flow in this business as you move forward as an affiliate. There's also, in addition to the direct sales commission, what we call a differential bonus. So, for example, if you are or become a 2-star emerald and your direct commission is 25%, that's rank 5. Then you bring people into the business as a 2-star sapphire. That's people that purchase, for example, the Genesis package. Their direct commission is 15%. So the differential between 25 and 15 is 10%, which means anybody in your team that is a 2-star sapphire and you are a 2-star emerald, you're earning 25%. They're only earning 15% direct commission. Anything they sell you will get 10% of their sales activity. In addition to the differential, we got the sponsor bonus, which could help bring people up faster and gain rank quicker. You will get a percentage of those people of their monthly paycheck. That incredible generation bonus. Once you move up to rank 5 from rank 4, you will be entitled to earn 7 levels generation bonus of your community and team as you grow forward. So you could take a look there on the right-hand side. You will earn 7 levels deep in your community. Think about it. If you've got 2 people, that expands to 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Up to 7 levels deep, you will earn a percentage of their monthly paycheck. Let me introduce you to our special superstar description in our compensation plan. If you enroll a superstar, meaning someone who is building their business extremely successfully, you will benefit greatly. If your superstar reaches rank 5 or higher, you will be rewarded with the rank 5 2-star Emerald position. This means you are also qualified with 2-star Emerald commission. Passive income. From level 1-star Emerald, you'll receive your passive income from the V999 platform. The prerequisite for this is that you have a package. An example, if 10 people are in the position of 1-star Emerald and the V999 platform pays 10,000 euros a month at this level, each user receives 1,000 euros passive income. To make it clear again, you are in position 1-star Emerald. This is your passive income from this level. If you're in the 2-star Emerald position, you will receive passive income from the 2-star Emerald position and from the 1-star Emerald level. If you are in the 3-star Emerald position, you will receive passive income from 3-star Emerald, 2-star Emerald, and 1-star Emerald. If you're in the top position in the Millionaires Club, you will receive passive income from all levels below. This is a real passive income, because no product is bought afterwards, but you only have to participate from the fees of the V999 platform. How can you reach the Millionaires Club? You are in the position 3-star Diamond, and when a 3-star Diamond emerges from any line of your organization, you are in the position 1-star Blue Diamond. That means an additional 0.75% commission on this line. If you are 2-star Blue Diamond, you need 3-star Diamond emerging from any line of your organization, and you get an additional 0.5% commission. The top position you need, 5 3-star Diamond, maintains a direct commission 33.75%. This is a fantastic opportunity to generate long-term passive income. And finally, the Dual Team Bonus. Those are the units I mentioned early on in those packages. This is unlimited levels deep. When you accumulate 25 units in one of your team leg sides and 50 units on the other, it could be 50, 25, 25, 50. It doesn't matter. Every time you accumulate those units, those 75 units, this is what we call volume-based commissions. Here, you get what we call Dual Team Bonus Payout. And the first really 20 dual team payouts, you'll get 25 euros. Every time you accumulate 75 units of volume, that's unlimited levels deep. The dual team bonuses are calculated every single week, up to 180,000 payouts. And last but certainly not least, there's even a long-term incentive in terms of gold. Those life card sales in your teams, in your business lines. So if you have a line with 30,000 grams of gold and a second team line with 20,000 grams of gold and a third with 5,000 grams of gold, you would qualify. That's number 4 from the top for a Rolex. So you're probably wondering, can I do this? You know, I could just ask you a question. Can you share a video? You share a video that FB allows you to send to any single potential person to explain this business opportunity? Can you invite them to a presentation like you're listening to right now? Invite them to an online webinar. They could understand how they could earn from home online and embrace the home-based business. Just follow those 3 steps. Share a video, give a short overview of what FB has to offer, and back them to a full webinar presentation. You could grow your own business, become an entrepreneur, grow your wealth IQ, and earn your own time. Success is around the corner. It's time to live life on your own terms. Embrace the ocean of opportunity we have right now and be a part of our FB community.
So, absolutely. Now you have seen the compensation plan. And I must say, you know, over the last 25 years, I can definitely say 1000% also that this is the most fairest plan I've ever seen, okay? Because you can reach the top already without buying anything. You know, you can position yourself in the plan. It's absolutely brilliant, I think, okay? Or I don't even think, I know it. So I always ask, you know, people after they've seen a presentation, what do you like most? You know, it's a positive question. And if you think about it yourself now, what do you like most? You know, do you like the packages the most? Do you like the compensation plan the most? Now, I'm just going to show you what I like most about our plan. I love everything, but I just want to show you a few of the details, only very shortly. First of all, the sponsor bonus, of course, is a key thing because that means you can earn up to 10% of everything what a personal enrolled person earns every week, every month. Okay, so what's more, of course, exciting is the generation bonus. Because what that means, if somebody reaches a rank, you know, who you sponsored, the generation bonus takes over from the sponsor bonus. Because what's better than having 10%, you know, up to 10% of one person, of course, is having 1 or 2% of hundreds. Logical, okay? So that's very well thought of and absolutely brilliant. And it is for every position or every rank from a certain level, for everybody the same. So if you have someone who reaches, you know, the top position, you still are getting paid 7 levels, regardless if you are in a lower rank, you know, but qualified for the generation bonus. Absolutely fantastic and fair, of course. Now, the dual team system, I know since, you know, 25 years as well. I always loved the dual team system because it means people are really active and build 2 strong teams. They can really earn, you know, they have a possibility to earn good money. Okay. The difference between in the past and now is that, you know, in the old days, we were always having a limit every week. So then you could, for example, earn 2,500 per week if you reach a certain position, but then you were cut off, you know, so you did 100 cycles, then you were cut off because the system would not pay more because it was just cut off. Okay. Then you reach a higher position and then you could maybe earn $5,000 a week or euros. Okay. Now, the good news here, we don't have this, okay? I tell you why. Because first of all, for everybody who starts here, the dual team payout is the same, okay? It depends on how many cycles you make, okay? So, and you can earn up to 180,000 cycles per week. You've seen it. You know, it's between 25. It starts with the first 10 cycles and it goes down to 10 euros per cycle. So it only stops this week after 180,000 cycles have been made. Then the system says, now you stop for this week. You can make 180,000 cycles next week. Now you can calculate yourself. So absolutely no limit. Yeah, I can say it's no limit. Now, of course, on top of that, which is the most exciting thing I can tell you, is the superstar description. I'm very keen on this one because that means, you know, in the dual system, you need 2 teams. If you have one team, so you sponsor a superstar, he goes completely mad, but you only have one team. It will, of course, frustrate you if you now get married and you have no time to build the other team, or you are sick, or you are on holiday, or whatever. You're not doing anything, or you don't have the power, or whatever. You're not getting the second team moving. Then what the superstar description means is that if you have one person you enrolled who goes completely mad and duplicates, builds 2 teams or more teams, flies through the ranks, the system, and it's very, you know, very exceptional, this one, the system will move you to a certain rank where you will receive 7 levels deep of generation bonus. Okay, because you got this guy or lady in. Absolutely fantastic. So no frustration if you sign somebody up who is better, I don't want to say, but who's doing more, who is more successful. You still can earn only when you sponsored one person who is successful. Absolutely a dream. Okay, a dream. So, and of course, the last one, which I want to mention, is the passive income. I was never allowed from any company in the last 25 years to call something a passive income. Now here we got it with the V999 and so forth. You see it in the plan. Okay. Now that's the first time I can mention passive income. So absolutely excited about that one as well. Now today is the first day, so it's up to you, as Michael already said. And I just want to give you one thing only, one message today, and I will see you also in the trainings where I will join Michael partly. I just want to say one thing, and that is, do not let anybody steal your dreams. Okay, it's your life, it's your family, it's your dreams. Okay, nobody should stop you. Nobody should decide for you. You decide. Okay, so go on your feeling, and I look forward to work with you. Thank you very much, and I give back to Robin Banks again, who's a tremendous speaker, as you already noticed.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the compliment, Nellis. Lovely hearing you and feeling your energy. Thank you so much for sharing that opportunity with us and that beautiful background in the back. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So guys, I think you've gotten a really good feel from Michael and Torben and Nellis about what is on offer today. But our next speaker, because we are aware that quite a number of the people online are predominantly Spanish speaking, or their first language is Spanish, our next speaker is a Mexican in Munich. And as I met her, I said, that's an interesting accent. I said, where's that accent from, Ellie? She says, Mexican. I said, oh, that would explain the beautiful energy that she has and the lovely hair that she's got. And I said, where in Mexico are you? She says, Mexico City. I said, there's 26 million people in Mexico City. She says, there's a lot of people. I said, and in Munich, she says 1.8 million. I said, well, that's a big change. But I think you guys are going to love hearing from Ellie. She's freshly just graduated. She's got an amazing energy and a passion and a love for what she does. So ladies and gentlemen, please could you help me welcome the Mexican in Munich. Please help me welcome the beautiful, the gorgeous, the amazing Ellie. Hi, Ellie. How are you?
Hi, Robin. Very, very good. Very excited to be here. Thank you very much for the amazing introduction. I'm so excited, really, with your energy, with the team, with everybody that is here. Wow. I'm more than happy. There are really no words that can express my happiness and my excitement to be here.
I can feel it. Your energy is tangible. And again, I just want to say how much I love your accent. I'm looking forward to hearing you, even if you're speaking in a language I don't fully understand. I'll hand over to you, Ellie.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Robin. And thank you very much, everybody outside there who are with us this night. For some of you this morning, for the others, or afternoon too. I'm very, very excited to be here with this amazing team, with these amazing products. And well, of course, amazing products. Of course, you also need amazing tools. Today is just a sneak peek of everything that we have prepared for you, not only for tonight, but for the following nights. So I would like to introduce you a tool that I think you will really, really enjoy, you will love, because it's a tool that we all need. It's our tool, but it's also your tool. And most of you know it, most of you maybe not, but I'll just introduce it to you. How can you find this tool? Well, you will have to go first to your dashboard, and you will have to go and click on the left part down to the FB cupcake. Now you can see it. So afterwards, let me go here. Sometimes, well, you know how technology is. So now you will have this landing page dashboard. Here you will be able to see your callbacks, your leads, your feedback, your event activity, all the information you need to be up to date with your team. Of course, you will also get the link to your videos, to your landing page. And well, a very, very good thing is that you will not only send it via an email or just like calling a friend, but you also have the big opportunity to send it via Facebook, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, and Twitter. So what we want to do with this tool is to give you just an example of the smart and powerful tools we will be able to provide to you. And the landing pages definitely is one of it. As you can see also in your screen, you will have 3 options of languages that are English, German, and Spanish. But don't worry, you will get information about that too. This is the landing page. This is the principal page, the main page you will get. So of course, people will start thinking, what is this? I really don't get it. So there they will have enough, well, in the blank spaces to just submit the information and for them to also get more information. They will have these 2 videos, and based on the question they have, or if they don't have further questions, of course, the callback option or the register option. So for sure, you're thinking, how am I going to get the information not only about this amazing tool that is the landing page, but also about our partnered V999, about the compensation plan, about the products. So don't worry. We're thinking on every single one of you. And we think it's very interesting and very important that everybody of you are getting different kinds of information. Of course, you can be all the time, you will be invited to be present in these weekly webinars that we will have, but we decided to divide them in 3 different stages for the beginners, persons who are not really into this industry or into these products, so they get the basic concepts, basic information, that they start getting a bit more fulfilling what is this about. Then we go to the intermediate persons. These are persons who have already been in the industry. They already have an idea a bit more about our products, about these new technologies, these new tools, but we want to go deeper, okay? And then we have a very, very requested call from many industries, that is the Q&A questions. So in these calls, we will have, of course, all the information, all the answers, or at least all the answers that you are asking us, available for you, for us to share it with you, for you to have very, very clear all the information and all the presentations and the products we are delivering for you. So how are you gonna be able to see these weekly webinars? As you can see, there are 3 and will be divided again in 3 different categories. So you will need to go again to your dashboard, go again to FB Cockpit, and then you see, well, you have the option for landing pages, but you also have the event option. You will have to click in the event option, and then you will have your live meetings. This is just a sneak peek, that's why you cannot see anything more, but then you have meetings, webinars, and workshops, okay? So there you will have a complete and monthly calendar for all the meetings we will be delivering for you. Of course, the times, the products, the presentations, and more information that is very, very clear. So, well, now I presented that to you, and I would really like to take a minute of your time to say hi and greet the Spanish speaking community that I will be in charge of. Así que bueno, pues bienvenidas a todas las personas de habla hispana. Realmente es un placer para mí estar enfrente de ustedes. He estado mucho tiempo fuera continuando con mis estudios y ahora me siento muy preparada y muy, muy emocionada con todos los productos, con todo este nuevo equipo súper profesional, súper capacitado, que estamos todos muy emocionados por compartir. Así que no se preocupen, también las presentaciones van a ser en español, las vamos a tener disponibles en español y en inglés. Y de esta misma manera ustedes van a poder encontrar los eventos y, bueno, pues obviamente van a tener sus landing pages en español disponibles. Así que esperamos verlos pronto. Inviten a toda la gente de habla hispana para que sepan que esta información va a estar disponible también en su idioma. So, thank you very much. Gracias a todos. And I think I'm going back to you, Robin.
Thank you very much. Ellie Cruz. I need to tell you, I was really hoping that Ellie would speak a little bit more Spanish because I thought you were going to speak mostly in Spanish. And so I was just loving the Spanish. You're like, oh, that's it. Even though I didn't understand what you said, it just sounded so beautiful and so romantic. Of course it would to me, but I just think Spanish is such a gorgeous, gorgeous language. So thank you so much, Ellie. And thank you for your great energy that you've brought. It's been an absolute pleasure hearing from you. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to the last person you will meet tonight, and somebody I'm really looking forward to hearing from because I just absolutely love her biography. And I hope you don't mind. I actually want to read what is written about Dr. Jan Adelholt. So Dr. Jan Adelholt is an international speaker. She is a businesswoman, an entrepreneur, a radio host, and I love this, a connector. She's a connector. Her appearances include international and domestic television, radio, and multiple high-level speaking events. Jan serves alongside her father in a pastorate, Jan, isn't that amazing? And in many other capacities, from teaching to leadership to leading worship. I love this part. This is my favorite. Jan Adelholt's platform is used to inspire the next generation for servant leadership through the art of giving time, talent, and treasure. And what I love about that, Jan, is that some people think that they don't have anything to give. And I think the exact opposite is true. You have yourself to give, and you are actually the greatest gift. So when I read that, something in me lit up. That she's in servant leadership through the art of giving time, talent, and treasure. Her leadership message includes setting the example and how to pass the baton on to the next generation. And I think we are giving birth, Jan, to a whole new way of being for mankind. The world is going through a massive change, and it's actually a positive change. We're just in the middle of the birthing canal, and so we're feeling the pressure. But I love what you're saying about passing the baton on. In addition to her doctorate from Texas University of Theology and a certified chaplain, I mean, Jan, what a biography. She is an executive director with the Dr. John Maxwell's team. Now, if you guys don't know who John Maxwell is, where have you been? Be sure to Google him. He's one of the most influential teachers on the planet. And so I'm honored to hear this, Jan, because I'm a big fan of his. Her greatest accomplishments are her precious children and grandchildren. So after all you've heard, her greatest accomplishment is none of the above. It's actually her children and her grandchildren. It is her vision to connect people of influence to projects of hope. Jan, welcome. How are you?
Thank you. I'm wonderful. And how are you? You have just been leading this with just an incredible energy, and it's fantastic. I love it.
Thank you. Now, well, I love what I do, and I love people, and I'm just so inspired by the work that you guys are doing. And Jan, I'm looking forward to what you're going to be sharing with us. Where in Texas are you? Just for my own personal well-known.
I'm in Fort Worth, Texas, just outside of Fort Worth, Texas. Can you hear me okay now?
I can hear you, Chris.
And as Sandra has mentioned, we are all over the world. We are here. Yes.
Well, I've been. Go ahead. Keep going, Jan. I think it's my internet that's a bit slow. Jan, I'm going to hand over to you. I think I'm having some connection problems. If you can hear me, I'm handing over to you. Really, really excited to hear from you. And as I said, welcome, Jan.
Thank you. I am so grateful to be here. I want to say thank you to Sandra Foghermann, our CEO, and as well to Robin, as he has handled with such ease and grace this entire event, how wonderful it is. And of course, part of what we're here for is to be ambassadors for something that we have always believed in, and that is gold and cryptocurrency. But I want to kind of touch base with a few things. Change is inevitable. We have heard that. Many of you have seen the picture. My picture has straight hair and I have curly hair, right? So change, my grandgirls say, Grand Jan, how do you get your hair to do that all the time? Well, we take the risk of changing every day. And sometimes we choose the changes, and sometimes we do not choose those changes. A couple of things that I would love to say is that we certainly know that that with change, it depends on how are you going to respond to the change? How do you accept the change? And that is the success that comes from that. As he mentioned, I did serve alongside my father as the executive pastor of our church. And unfortunately, my father passed away just a few weeks ago. And you may say, oh my goodness, that's so sad. Why would you bring that up? Because I want to give you a glimpse of how you move on in the midst of change and make things more impactful and more influential than you ever have. One of the things that my father taught me, and I want to share this because Sandra also mentioned some things that she learned, and that was always show up and do it well. And if you don't know what you're doing, grab something and lead a parade. Just take off and folks will follow you. And I have one of my wonderful leaders on my team that she reminded me of that yesterday. And so this is what we're doing these days. You know, we've been faced with COVID. We've been faced with so many challenges over this past year. And what I have to tell you is you've got it in you to lead and to lead well. You have it in you to make good choices, to do those things that make a difference not only in your life, but in all of those around you. Who do you impact? Who do you influence? It may be just walking in and sharing a smile, sharing a hello, and that person can instantly connect with you. There you have your influence. What will you do with that influence? What will you do with that impact? That is how we create a better world. And as you know, Sandra has taught us and told us that not only are we here to do business, I don't know about you, but we must have money to live, work, and influence. But we also need it to give. And one of the things that she mentioned was the philanthropy as far as how we're going to be able to reach out and give of ourselves and the things that will be coming alongside. I can't tell you every step of the way. Nellis has done so wonderful. Thorben has done fantastic. Michael and Ellie, they have done such a wonderful job in explaining all of the different aspects of what we're stepping into. And I couldn't tell you all the details verbatim at this moment. But we do one thing, and that is we take one step at a time. We follow those who know the way. And then we step up and we show up and we take what we have and we lead the parade. One of the things that John Maxwell says, and may I read it to you verbatim? It's from the book Leadership. And I love this. He said he showed up at a speaking engagement, and in this speaking engagement, he was giving all of the accolades of being an amazing leader. And as he was sitting there, he realized, I'm not an amazing leader. I'm a consistent leader. I always show up. And this is what he said. If you want to have an amazing impact as a leader, you need to make the shift from perks to price and do many and amazing things as you make the difficult uphill climb of leadership and set the example for your team. The reality is this: practicing is not amazing, studying is not amazing, showing up is not amazing, working hard is not amazing, asking questions is not amazing, changing is not amazing, trying is not amazing, failing is not amazing, trying again is not amazing. But every one of these is necessary. They are the price you must pay every day to reach your potential. And if you pay that price and do it consistently, the final result can be amazing. That's why we are all here today. We want you. We want ourselves. We want all of those around us, our family, our friends, our loved ones. We want us to have an amazing life. We don't want to just lead. We want to lead well. We don't want to just do, we want to do well. We don't want to just exist. We want to impact the world with what we've been gifted with. And so these incredible tools that you've seen all today, if you bring all of this together, and you may or not decide which part of it is right for you. There may be some that are just interested in the gold, or you're just interested in the cryptocurrency. Maybe you like both. Maybe you want to build. Maybe you just want to participate in placing funds somewhere. Whatever that is, you need to get with a person that invited you. If you are not new and you're very familiar with this environment, then you need to get with your leader and start signing up, start knowing where to sign up, start knowing how to navigate these waters. But I can tell you this, the last thing that I will say, and then I'm going to turn it back to Robin, is this. This is my motto, and it has been for some time, and this is by John Maxwell. I want to make a difference with people who want to make a difference, doing something that makes a difference. So, number one, we want to be amazing. Number one, actually, we're going to show up. Number two, we're going to be amazing. And number three, we're going to make a difference. So I leave that with you, Robin. I hope that you have enjoyed just being with all of us. We love hanging out. I think when we get through here, we're just going to hang out in the green room in the Zoom.
Well, I want to tell you, I've just been basking, if I may say, in everything you've said. I've made copious notes because I just thought this is a woman of my soul. If I may say this, I don't know you, but I love you because I just resonate so much with what you've said. I just want to iterate some of the things that Jan has said just very quickly. I love the way you left us with that thing that change is good. And you know, Jan, I don't know if you've heard of this, but something I like to speak about is something called the 3 C's of change. That change will either come as chance, you know, where something happens, like some of you have probably come to this webinar, somebody else invited you, and this could be something that changes your life. That happened through chance. Change will happen through choice, where you consciously choose, I need to lose weight, or I need to, take care of my stop smoking. It's a conscious choice. Or change will come through crisis, that sometimes you don't expect it, but it happens anyway. But what I loved about your message is no matter which way change comes, it actually changes good. Changes can be empowering, and to take advantage of the opportunities for change. And the other thing I just want to say is I so resonated with what you said. When you first said, my dad passed away recently, I first went, oh, and you said, and that's a good thing. I'm okay with that. And I love the way you said that being okay with death is actually important, because when my mother passed, she had really bad emphysema. I celebrated her life. I didn't mourn her death. And I felt that from what you said about your dad. And I just love that thing of being a consistent leader. Is there anything else you want to say? Because I just want to say thank you for not only the words you've shared, but the energy with which you shared it, and for sharing your heart. Anything you'd like to say in closing?
No, let's just go lead a parade. How about that? You ready for it?
I'm ready for it. Thank you so much, Jan. So guys, there you have it. That's Jan Adelholt. And I just love her message. And I did notice the change in the hair, because I saw this picture and I'm like, oh, she's got curly hair. And that change is something that we all got to welcome. So ladies and gentlemen, that almost brings us to the end of this event. But just before we go, and I've got a little bit of a closing message I'd like to leave with you along the lines of what Jan was speaking about who you are. We'd like to bring back one last time. And before I bring Sandra back, I just want to say, Nellis, I thought your description of Sandra was spot on. This is a woman who makes sure that things get done and done right. We need her for making sure that systems work and they work efficiently. And Sandra, I know how much time, effort, and energy you put into this business, into making a difference on everybody else's life. And so I just want to thank you for the work that you do tirelessly during this time of change. So ladies and gentlemen, our final message again from our CEO, please help me welcome one more time, Sandra Foghermann.
Thank you, Robin. Hi, thank you. Hello to South Africa. And thank you, Dr. Jan Adelholt. I'm really so proud to have you in our ambassador team. Thank you again. Also, thank you to all who support us. And thank you all for being here with us. This is the first step to work together. I just heard that now also our website www.fb-universe.com is live. So you can join us here. We will soon announce all channels like Facebook, Telegram, and hope to see you again there. For today, I say goodbye and give back to our amazing, amazing host, Robin Banks. Robin, thank you. You really rocked that evening, that event. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I say goodbye. You will see me in most of the trainings, webinars for some minutes always. I will be there, and also for question and answers later. So, but today I say goodbye. Robin, it's your part now.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you so very much, and thank you for putting this event together. Thank you very much. Dankeschön. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to finish off as we say goodbye. I'd like to leave you guys with a short little story, which I actually asked Sandra if she wouldn't mind if I shared it. And having just listened to Jan's words, it just really reminded me of the story anyway. But I was once asked, Robin, what's the best advice that you've ever been given or that you've ever received? And I just moved my desk. Let me just move that down. What's the best advice that you've ever been given or that you've ever received? And I really thought about this for the longest time because I've really studied with some of the best speakers in the world, Tony Robbins, John Maxwell, Deepak Chopra, Robert Kiyosaki. I actually have been very privileged that I've gotten to rub shoulders with some of the greats. But the best advice I've ever been given didn't come from one of the world's great leaders. It actually came from a 16-year-old boy. And I will never forget the day I met Brian. I walked into a store which is called Fruit and Veg City. And as you can imagine, they sell fruit and vegetables. And I walked into Fruit and Veg City. But as I walked into the store, I heard this voice booming all over the place. And I turned around to see this young boy who I later discovered his name was Brian. But Brian has Down syndrome. And you can tell when children have Down syndrome because they look different. But Brian would walk up to anybody. He'd come up to a complete stranger. He'd be like, hello, hi, my name's Brian. What's your name? And he'd just come up to a complete stranger. Now, initially, when he first came up to people, most reaction was, oh my gosh, who's this weirdo? But when they realized he had Down syndrome, most people opened their hearts and they'd let him in. And Brian would speak to people about his favorite topic. And his favorite topic was fruit because he had a very simple mind. It'd be like, hi, Nellis, I'm shopping here with my mom for fruit, hey, because I love fruit. And peaches are my favorite. What's your favorite fruit? And he'd speak to somebody about fruit. But at the end of the conversation, every single person he left them with a message. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the message I'd like to leave you with today. Because as he'd say goodbye to them, he'd say, okay, goodbye, Nellis. Nice meeting you. Hey, it'd say, hey, Nellis, don't forget to be awesome. And then he'd turn around and walk away. And I thought, wow, what a beautiful message. Here's a boy with Down syndrome walking around reminding people, hey guys, don't forget to be awesome. Why? I actually think a lot of people do forget. Have you noticed most people don't even greet? Like, guys, if you walk past someone, it's okay to say hi. You won't die. The worst that happens is they don't say hi back. I greet everybody. And by the way, in South Africa, in Zulu, do you know what Sawubona means? Sawubona means I see you. Isn't that a beautiful greeting? I see you, because I think what most people want is to be seen. And I greet people, and by the way, it's okay to greet people, even if they've got masks on. And 80% of people you greet will greet you back. Just try it. Hello, you'll meet most people. Hello, hello. I must admit, sometimes I do walk past people. I go, hello, hello, who's he? He said hi. In fact, I once walked past this one guy and I swear all I did was greet him. I said, hello. He says, do I know you? I said, no. I said, but wouldn't it be nice? He says, no, it wouldn't. I'm like, wow, hectic. But you know, that's the risk you take. Sometimes you're going to greet someone. They're not going to greet you back. Do you know that the next day I walked past the same guy? Do you think I greeted him again? Yes, I thought I'm going to give him a second chance. I deliberately walked up to him. I said, hello. He says, do I know you? I said, yes, we met yesterday. I got that from Leo Buscaglia, who's another one of my favorites. In fact, one of my favorite things I love doing, you guys have got to try this. I love getting into an elevator or a lift. And as I get into the elevator, I love saying to the people in the lift, right, now you guys are probably all wondering why I've called this meeting. You should just try it. You see everyone in the, what meeting? I once got into a lift at the Johannesburg airport. And as I got into a lift, there's these three women standing there. Everybody's looking at the numbers. I said, right, now you ladies are probably wondering why I've called this meeting. And the one lady looks at me. She says to me, what meeting? I said, this meeting. I said, didn't you get the memo? She says, what memo? And the other lady says, well, we are here. We might as well have your meeting. I said, good. I wanted to discuss the state of the nation. She says, which nation? I said, this nation, South Africa. We're about to run a World Cup. It was 2010. And the whole world is looking at us. I just don't think we're positive enough. And so I thought we should all put our heads together to discuss what can we do to make South Africa better. So the one lady says, I think we should be more positive. It starts with us. I said, ma'am, I couldn't agree more. The other lady says, I think we should have more meetings like this. Just then the door opened. I said, well, thanks for a great meeting. Anyway, I went up to this boy's mother at Fruit and Veg. I said, ma'am, your son is such a beautiful young man. I said, is he always like this? She says, you know, Robin, people think that having a child with Down syndrome is a curse. She says it's challenging. But I want to tell you, he is the best thing that has ever happened to me. She says he's like this with everyone. She says he doesn't see money, he doesn't see color, he doesn't see religion. He just loves people. He loves everybody. And I went up to him and I introduced myself. I said, Brian, what are you doing here? He says, I'm shopping for fruit with my mom because I love fruit and peaches are my favorite. He says, what's your favorite fruit, Robin? I said, I like grapes. He says, yes, I like grapes. He says, but first peaches, then mangoes, then lychees, then grapes. He even had his order of fruits. We chatted a bit more. At the end of the conversation, I said, cheers, Brian, nice meeting you. As I turned around to walk away, do you know that this young man still calls me back? He says, hey, Robin. So I looked at him. He says to me, don't forget to be awesome. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you for joining us for this event today. I trust that you have enjoyed the session. I look forward to seeing you again at some future event if I do. And what I also want to just remind you is that address again, the new program has the new event, the Facebook Live, the Freedom and Business is now live. So if you want to just remind you of that address, because I think that Sandra may have said it a bit quickly there. I'm trying to find it for you here, but it is now live and you can go to www.fbuniverse.com, www.fbuniverse.com, and we look forward to participating with you. And the real message I want to leave you is thank you for being here. Don't forget to be awesome, because when you are awesome, the world is awesome back. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye.